All right, to this now. An abuse of the system, that is how Judge Ratha Mokgoatlheng has described Advocate Charles Mnisi's request for yet another postponement after he was granted over 2 months to prepare to defend accused number 1, Muzi Sibiya. Mnisi told the court he was not ready to proceed and needed more time to go over the 40,000-page court record. He took over the legal representation of accused number 1, Muzi Sibiya, after the accused former lawyer, Thulani Mngomezulu, died in December last year. The judge has given Mnisi until next Tuesday to finalise his preparations, but Mnisi is threatening to pull out of the case altogether, saying he might still not be fully prepared. Here's Newzroom Afrika's Mnisi, who's following that story.
Over 2 months is how much time Advocate Mnisi was given to go over 60,000 pages of the court record in preparation for the defense of accused number 1, Muzi Sibiya. He took over the reins from Sibiya's late defense attorney, Thulani Mngomezulu, who died in December last year. Now, in February, he assured the court he would be ready if given a bit more time to prepare, and the court in turn gave him the rest of the first term to prepare. Despite all of this, he's now told the court that he's still not ready.
I'm not ready, my lord, to proceed. I'm not ready, my lord. Otherwise, if I to come here and tell the court that I am ready, that will be an injustice to Mr. Sibiya. I underestimated the amount of work and the amount of documents that I had to be content with. But the work that I needed to cover was just too voluminous, my lord.
The state was not opposed to this request, repeating the need for a fair trial in the interest of justice. However, the judge was not impressed.
You started this case with my predecessor, Judge Maumela, is that not so?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you've been continuing.
Yes.
Continuing and being continuously in this trial.
Yes.
And you're aware of all the evidence that has been led. And you know what? I also bent backwards. I allowed every advocate to cross-examine whomever. Didn't I do that, Mr.? For instance, even advocates whose clients were not accused of having made confessions, you cross-examined. Mr. Mngomezulu cross-examined. The late Mngomezulu cross-examined. Mr. Mshololo also cross-examined. Because you, as a group, you said to me, you're defending these people as a group. And you yourself, Mr. Mnisi, you cross-examined every witness, even if that witness never referred to your client in evidence. You did that. Even with Mr. Ramsipidi. No, I can tell you, I can get the record. I was reading the record. You say it's 40,000. How many pages? I thought it's 60,000. Mr. Mnisi, I think this is an abusage of the system.
He granted a final postponement to next Tuesday, saying Sibiya would have to accede to it if Mnisi is still not ready. But that was met with a threat to withdraw.
If the court is saying that I should come next week ready to proceed with the matter,
why not?
Then I'm going to request that I be excused from representing accused number 1, because I can't do that.
It's unclear what Mnisi's next move will be, but removing himself from representing Sibiya could spell more delays, as the ball would be back in Sibiya's court for him to choose a new legal representative. All of this while the Meyiwa family waits for justice, and their accused's fate hangs on the conclusion of this trial. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Mnisi at the High Court in Pretoria.